Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. I've got the Power to the People 4LP box set here from John Lennon and Yoko Ono. This has just arrived today. Thank you very much to the Lennon estate for sending this to me so that I can show you it. You can make your own mind up about whether this is something that you're interested in. I'm going to show you everything that's in here. I'm going to show you how flat the vinyl is or isn't. Stay tuned, you will see that. Yeah, let's get a good look inside this box. So, if you haven't seen already, I did a video, when was it, a week or so back, showing the 9 CD 3 Blu-ray box set. Full review of all the music in that video as well. So in this video, I'm not going to give a review of the sound of the music, the quality of the performances, etc., because I did that in that other video. So if you've not seen that and you want to know about that, go and have a look at that. But anyway, here it is. This is Power to the People. This is out on October the 10th. You will see a very nice lenticular cover here. There's John. No, it's Yoko. There's John. No, it's Yoko. Very nice how they've done that. Lovely cover. Let's show you the back. I'm going to show you the hype sticker that's on the shrink wrap as well shortly, so I've not forgotten that. So you can see there that this is a 4LP set. Hopefully you can see some of the information there. It's got the full track listing. I'll tell you about what this track listing is in case you're unsure, and how it differs from some of the other configurations. We will go into all that. Before I open it up though, this is the shrink wrap that I took off. So let's get you a good view of the hype sticker there, in case you want to have a read of that. All that information there. This Power to the People strip here is actually on the shrink wrap. Which at first I was thinking, oh, well, I'm going to have to keep that on somehow. There is actually another one inside that you'll see. But I will cut that out and I'll keep that inside the box. That's just because that's what I tend to do with those kind of things. In case you're wondering as well, this is made in Germany. So it'll have been pressed at Optimal Records in Germany, which is usually a good thing. That's certainly the best of various options that are out there. So this box matches in colour, in terms of colour scheme, to the 9 CD 3 Blu-ray box. And this is a lid that comes off. I might just have to take it out of view a second, put it on my knee. That lid comes off. This is a nice solid card box. It's arrived in perfect condition. There's no dings or anything like that on it at all. Inside, you'll see this. That's just like a little ribbon that you get, in some boxes so that you can lift the contents out. So you'll see this inside. I'm trying not to get it too reflective for you. So if I take this first bit out, this has got the actual albums in. Okay, we'll come on to that. I'll tell you what, we're going to look at the other contents that are in here first, then we'll come on to the LPs. So also in here, there is a booklet, loads of other stuff as well that I'll come on to. So this booklet, get you a good look at the front cover there. You'll probably be able to read the track listings better on here as well. Red text against a black background of the two discs, the two albums that are in here, the 4 discs. So what we've got here is from the one-to-one concerts at the end of August 1972 at Madison Square Garden, John Lennon's only real full-length concert performance as a solo artist. We've got the afternoon show and the evening shows here. So there are some other configurations that are what they call a hybrid show, which is just like a best of, really, of the afternoon or the evening performances. If you were to buy the 2-disc vinyl, which is on the John Lennon store, that's the hybrid show. So they just pick like the best performances of each song that's on there. This has got the afternoon shows and the evening shows on here. If you buy the 2 CD version, that's the afternoon show and the evening show. If you buy the 1 CD version, that is, again, the hybrid, the best of afternoon and evening. So anyway, this booklet, it's a thin card, and inside here we have got We've got a lot of text there, which is quotes from John from the time period. There are quotes here from Yoko. There's also Sean, I think Sean also. Yes, there's also information from Sean there, which is replicated in the other configurations as well, about sort of how they went into approaching making this box set. You've got, oops, let's just get this open here. You've got some good photos of the one-to-one concert there. And then here you've got a picture of the flight case that the Elephant's memory band used. And you've got all the credits for this particular album here. And then on the back it's got the track listings again. So that's inside there. Also, there was this various other stuff in there which looks to me to be pretty much the same as what's in the 9CD3 Blu-ray box. So there are a couple of postcards here. This is a Sometime in New York City, 1972 John Lennon postcard. Power to the people. There is this one, which is a photo from the shows there, from the one-to-one concerts. Postcard. There are 2 sets of stickers of all sorts of things relating to the period of the one-to-one concerts. We have got this. This is nice. It's similar to, it reminds me of some of the things that you get in the Paul McCartney Wings Over America archive collection with the sort of replica tickets and such like. So this opens up and inside you have got, let's pull these out. There is a replica, I think it's like a backstage pass or sponsor party, which presumably is a replica of what was issued on the day to those very important persons who were attending that. We've got a replica backstage pass, put that around your neck, impress your friends, and 2 replica tickets. If you go to the Escape to Newtopia website, you can actually create your own ticket with your own seat number on there. I think the seat number that I got was C15 when I did that. So that's in there, that's nice. And there is a big poster as well, which again you do get in that 9CD3 Blu-ray box set. I'm going to lean back so you can see as much of it as possible and hope that my back doesn't give out while I'm doing this. Oh, that was a good workout. Shows how unfit I am. So there's a good poster in there. So that's all the contents apart from the actual vinyl discs. So let's have a look at this here. Okay. While I'm talking about this, so there is, if you're thinking of getting any of these, and you may well be, or you may be happy with streaming it, for example, it's hopefully a lot of this is going to be available for streaming. But if you're thinking of buying it, there's this version. As far as I know, it's only available on the John Lennon website. I've not seen it on Amazon. I've not seen it on any other retailers. Let me know down in the comments if you know different, if it's available anywhere else. There's a 2-disc version on the website, which is like a coloured vinyl. It's like a sort of a bit like a sort of a bottle green version. 2 discs. That's the hybrid, best of afternoon and evenings. But this is 4 black vinyl LPs. Now this is a sleeve which comes off. So you see what I was talking about with the shrink wrap, with the sticker on the shrink wrap, that's actually replicated on here. Okay. Now, an important point. I was on a video call earlier with my friend Ben. Hello Ben, if you're watching. And he asked a very good question. He said, is this PVC? Because we know that PVC can cause a problem if you store it long term next to vinyl. And I said, I don't know, I'll find out. So I did get in touch with the Lennon estate to ask, is this PVC? No, it isn't. This is a material called recyclable PET or PET. It feels to me like the same thing as if you've got the Beatles White Album 2018 box with that slip, the CD box set with the slip cover. I think this is the same material as that. I checked it up online, it's all inert, it's not going to damage your records like PVC can, so that's a good thing. So inside there are 2 double albums gatefold, okay? So I'm going to show you this one first. I think this one that I've got in my hand is the afternoon show. We'll soon see whether I've got that right. So that's the front cover. Nice photograph on the back cover. And it's a gatefold, so if I open this up, you'll see there's a good audience picture there inside. Hopefully you can see the spine there. Yeah, there you go. And these are nice inside. So if I open up the first one of these are polylined sleeves, which is great. I think you tend to get those when it's when they're pressed at Optimal in Germany. But look at that, branded. John and Yoko, Plastic Ono Band, Power to the People, with Elephant's Memory and special guests live at the One-to-One concert, New York City, 1972. So nice polyline sleeve there that doesn't gather static, so that's nice. And here is the black vinyl. Actually, all of these look the same. So whereas this one, you can see there that says disc 1 side B, and we've got disc 1 side A there. They all actually look the same, but they'll just have the relevant disc number and side on them. So that's disc 1 side A, and then obviously you've got in the back of this you've got disc 2 side A. There you go. Disc 2 side B. So they've all got, I like that artwork there. Let me get it the right way around. Which was used at the time back in the early 70s, that sort of transition from John's face to Yoko's face. Very very clever how that was done. I wonder if everybody's faces can be merged like that from photo 1 to photo 5. Or was there something about their faces that lent itself to working? I don't know, because it's not something I've ever tried to do myself. So those are the discs. Now, how do they sound and how do they sit on a turntable? Are these flat? Now, regular viewers may know that normally I would like to play these records and tell you about that kind of thing. Here's what I have been able to do and what I haven't been able to do. So without wishing to sound like a broken record, for want of a better phrase, I'm currently moving out of this house. It's being sold. I'm still here at the moment, but my record player is upstairs. So I haven't got the power supply, so I've not been able to fire it up and actually play the records because the power supply is in storage, which most of my stuff is at the moment. So I've put it on the deck, each record, and spun it with my finger so that you can see. I've been lucky here that I've got 4 very, very flat records. Hopefully you would get that as well. If you get yours, let me know whether or not yours are flat or not. So yeah, I've not been able to play this unfortunately yet, but like I say, if you want a review of the actual music from the 2 concerts, that's in that other video that I'll put a link to down below when I reviewed the 9 CD and 3 Blu-ray box. So overall, it's, it is a lovely package, and I know there's going to be people watching this going, oh well, he's got to say that. I don't have to say that at all. I make that very clear. I can say what I like about this. I'm not told what to say in any way. But I happen to think that they're doing a very good job with these box sets. They're certainly setting a standard within the Beatles realm at the moment in terms of what they're doing. I think McCartney's got a bit of catch up to do. If he does carry on with the archive collection, I think he's got to rethink it and try and compete with this. They are doing a great job with this. There's obviously been talk about the fact that there's a certain track not been able to be included in the set. I talked about that a little bit in the other video. We're in a situation where the world has changed a lot. We either get box sets like this that's got, especially for example, this CD Blu-ray box that's got so much bonus content on it. We either get something that has a song missing or we get nothing at all. Unfortunately, is the world that we live in at the moment. As much as many of us would have loved that song to be on there, it's just not practically possible in the current climate. So that's something I'm looking forward to listening to when I'm able to listen to it. Hopefully by the end of this month, we will see. But yeah, I've really been enjoying actually as well the book that's in the 9 CD box set. If I just show you this, I've been having a read of this sort of for 20 minutes or so before bed each time. You can just see the bookmark that's in there. I'm nearly halfway through this at the moment. Last night the section that I read was all about the Elephant's Memory Band being hired by John, and all about their sort of first sessions that they did, which produced the rock and roll jams that are on here. That was a really, really interesting part of the book, so I definitely enjoyed that. So let me know what you're getting, what you think about all this down in the comments, and I'll be back very soon where I'm going to show you this. It's the 2 CD version. Didn't mention that, did I? I'll be back soon to show you this. Cheers. Bye.